This is a video chart presentation of Augusta Resource Corp, brought to you by allpenny.stocks.com. Augusta is an AMEX listed company trading under ticker AZC. It's a U.S. technical stock to watch this week. Came out with a mildly down day yesterday, down 3 cents, 1%. But more importantly, this chart's staying on radar. It's in a multiple bottom area. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth time that the stock has bounced right around this $2.80 mark. See overall in the MACD, still making higher lows. It's a nice positive divergence as the price per share is trending down. MACD is trending up. A little bit of a concern that it is kind of putting itself into a big wedge. But the histogram bars are trending back towards zero. A bullish cross is happening of the 12 through the 26 EMA, and that's something to keep on radar to see if this is going to push farther north. Coming off some PPO ADX pinches. PPO still trending upward in the broad picture. ADX registering around a 23. That's pretty neutral. Negative DI flattened back out yesterday's movement. Again, not getting a lot from the ADX. I'm almost glad to see the 7 MFI pulling back a little ways. See, it was getting a pretty good spread away from the 14 and 21. I'd like to see those get back together a little bit closer. I think it's more reliable for them to be close and then try and move somewhat together to break through 50. Accumulation distribution trying to make a little bit higher lows. Shaking money flow moving back towards zero, but a pretty neutral reading as well. You can see buying and selling pressure has been somewhat equal for the last month, 2 months. CCI still in bear chart territory. Full stow showing some momentum is trying to come into the play. The Trix looks like it's trying to make a rotation. It's a very nice look at the RSIs, but this stock had 3 straight up days, and that got the momentum turning a little bit. Kind of smacking its head on 50 right now. I want to see it make that push, get through, and hold above 50. So I'd say that the indicators overall are pretty neutral, maybe teetering towards the bullish side a little bit, but importantly, like I mentioned, multiple bottoms. 265 would be the bottom support I'd certainly be looking for. But I'd be watching this pretty closely right around $2.80. All these other times it got near that area, it bounced right off from right around $2.80, pulled back up, held it again here last week, and that's the spot I'd really want to see hold. Plus it keeps a little bit closer stop loss, with this having a low of 290 and closing at 297 yesterday. Kind of a thinly traded stock, just shy of 100,000 shares. That's right about average, maybe a little bit below for it over the last few months. I'd be looking for some increases in volume to see if this is going to go up and challenge resistance. I do see some immediate resistance right there around $3.04. We're going to have to call that a general area based on historic bounces off of that level. But here in the last few weeks, it's definitely had a hard time closing above that. So that's be the first place I'll look for some resistance. But beyond that, you have to go back historically and see a little around $3.40. But I don't see it picking up until it gets up here near 360, 365. Again, historically an area of support. 200-day moving average is coming into play there, and it represents the recent highs in 2012. After that, coming back up around 406, take out those highs, and certainly looking near $4.30. But I'd expect it to be pretty tough right there around that $4 mark. You can catch the tail end of that chart as a support level. Certainly see it as resistance. That's a pretty big upside from where it is at this point, adding more than $1 a share. Ultimately, this chart hit the watch list as a technical stock to watch this week because of the multiple bottom, and as long as that bottom support holds, this chart can stay in play. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the Augusta Resource chart, but as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpenny.stocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.